Yeah, Shalom. Okay, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I made a note to myself that I show my face a little bit more on these videos, not just on camp. It is what it is. I have many notes, brothers have many notes, um, some lessons are already with my face, but I just want to do that more, and maybe brothers should do that more also. It's kind of like a thing not to forget, and I'm honest to you. I try to be honest, and as I was checking out my channel, I saw that, and it pissed me off, and I want to do that more. And notes are the only way I can keep things to myself, to think about them, and that's what I was meditating on. And maybe that's some inspiration for you to do that also more, and you will see why. I can't make a law out of that. Camp is there to show you, not just on the internet but also on the street. So we got both. Doing camp is basically your face on the internet and in real, which Yahweh Hashem Shai deals with reality. And so can I want to read Exodus 1. Exodus 1 from verse 1. Okay. And without much talking, let's go into it, because there's an important message in that chapter that I want to show in this video. And and Salakia, that most lessons on my channel are without seeing my face, but like I said, basically I I was not thinking so much about that, if it's important or not and things like that. And I just try to be honest, but because like I said, with camp and this and that, so I just try my best like every brother does, and we're not perfect anyway, so I just wanted to make that clear before we start. Okay, so verse 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt. Every man and his household came with Jacob: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin. Dan and Naphtali, Gad and Asher. All the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already. And Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that generation. And the children of Israel were fruitful, and increased abundantly, and multiplied, and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass. Oh, and Salakia for my English, like always, I try to say that as often as possible. Okay, just like I tried to show my face as often as possible, but like I said, I was never thinking so much about that. I can't, So verse 8 again. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Okay, and this is the lesson right here. Okay, because this is ultimately what these, not just the elites, if you will, okay, but the people basically think, man. Oh, the children of Israel came back to, basically to their power, and you see that, okay, because it comes with different prophecies, like here in Germany, for example, you have the criminal acts, okay, being on an all-time high, man, okay. There is more criminal criminal behavior, more criminal acts done every day here in Germany, you know, than you can possibly count, man. You know, or look up, I mean, on the news, you know. That is really heavy, man. And, you know, the Germans, so-called Germans, because we are the real Germans, you know, but, you know, they see it, okay, and you don't think they ask themselves, okay, why is that, how is that, you know. It's basically, you know, we know that these elites try to basically bring this, you know, this criminal behavior into Germany, you know. This is what they want, okay, but these Germans, okay, they think, you know, this is all they got here, right? So what happens in their mind is, okay, if the elites, you know, the people that are over us, you know, the same heathens, they that are over us, okay, if they want us to be basically under this criminal, you know, conditions, okay, then basically this is a time like never before, you know. They don't want us. You know, let me make that a little bit more better to understand, okay. They basically see, oh, okay, these people that are richer than we, okay, richer than us, okay, they don't want us, okay, but we also Edomites, you know, we also Edomites. So how can that be, you know? And this is what maybe goes on in their mind every time, man, okay, living in this Germany all day right now, even maybe, okay. So let's continue. Verse 10. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass then that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. Okay, this is what they do, you know. They try to afflict us here in Germany also, you know, basically everywhere, you know. These elites bringing more laws that are basically against the scriptures. Is it not so? Okay, is it not so? You see? It's basically like, you know, it started a long time ago, but these laws even get crazier, you know, day by day. Just think about it, okay? The laws for the you know, the code word I believe is ABC people, okay? You know, the laws for them get better, you know, and you can't really say nothing against any evil really anymore. You know, then you have the other people also, you know, the what is it? The how you call it? Transformers, okay? You have the Transformers also, okay? And these Transformers, you know, there are enough people. Here in Germany it's really bad, you know, really the condition is really bad. You know, here in Munich, where I am in Germany, it's even, it's even worse, I believe, than in Frankfurt, but, you know, it's like I said, man, it's, I don't know, man, you know, yesterday I was driving from work to home, and I saw two guys kissing, you know, really kissing like, you know, like a couple does it. You know, and I don't know, man, okay? It's really, it's getting worse day by day with the laws, okay? I have to be careful what I say, because, you know, the words that you use in the video can be used against you, you know. Yeah, man, okay. It's the reality, man, okay, and it really sucks, okay, but you can see it clearly, okay, that these laws get heavier day by day, okay, basically benefiting evil, and you know, and and the disadvantages for the righteous, basically, you know. It is that way, man. Okay, so let's continue. And it come to pass that when there followed out any war, they join also unto our enemies, and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Therefore they did set over the taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. Okay? And Khan, this is also what happens, you know, the more evil it gets, basically, in general, the more prophecies basically will take place. Okay? You know, the West sees that it cannot do everything without getting bills for what they do, you know. And ultimately, the war which we're in right now already, okay, will escalate, okay? Okay? This is the ultimate judgment, okay? Armageddon, you know. Okay? The ultimate judgment. So let's continue. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians, okay, modern day Egyptians, spiritual, are the, you know, wherever you scattered, it is basically the heathens over you. Can be, you know, which we know it's, you know, Edom first and foremost, but, you know, at least the elites got their hand, got their, you know, these higher ups, you know, they got some connection with Edom. If it's not Edom that is directly over you, okay, then at least the elites make sure to have have Edom somewhere in the government, you know, like even when they're not there, they're in it, you know, if you can understand. So of course it's Edom first and foremost, you know. In some way, to some extent, at least, you know. And verse 13, the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage. Okay. Yeah, verse 13. And the Egyptians, okay, and the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, in mortar and in brick, and in all manner of service in the field. All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor. Okay. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shipware, okay, and the name of the other Pua, and he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew woman, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill them, but if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the man children alive. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives, and said unto them, why have ye done this thing, and have saved the man children alive? And the midwife said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively and are delivered ere the midwives come unto them. Therefore God dealt with the midwives, and the people multiplied and waxed very mighty. And it came to pass, because the midwives feared God, that he made them houses. And Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, every son that is born ye shall cast into the river, and every daughter ye shall save alive. Yeah, and then it goes into you know, Moses being basically saved out of the river, you know, and so on. Okay. So this is basically an important, you know, the scripture talks about the fact that the scripture, that the writings in itself, okay, are for our to increase our knowledge, okay? Okay, and if you read that, it reminds you of this, of today, basically, okay? Khan, okay? Let me say it like that. It should remind you of today, okay? Because really, it's nothing different today. It's nothing different today, okay? Just because it looks different, just because, you know, these people are most likely where you have been scattered to. Mostly where Israel has been scattered to, okay? You know, those people over you and stuff, they look like Edom more, okay? Back then they were Egyptians, okay? Being dark-skinned, okay? So basically, you know, it is the same thing, but more in a spiritual way, okay? Because really, what we know is the super elites is looking like Edom, man. Okay, looking like ESAU, okay? The most wicked elites, okay? You know, they come out of America, okay? There's this thing called Hollywood and all that, okay? The witchcraft of Hollywood, you know, where they influence the whole world, man, okay? Which the scripture talks about that 100%, okay? That you know, that America, which has never been touched, will be touched, okay? And this will be to nuclear ICBMs, okay? Which this shows that you know, the Babylon the Great Whore is America, so you know, it has to be the place where most wickedness basically comes from, okay? Which everybody knows that, even the people in the world, man. Okay, so with that, all praises to Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushai, Baal Shem Ukakodash, okay, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.